We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, December 17th. I keep on emphasizing you need to subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube. There are more than analyzing the races in our section. Subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube now. If you don't know how to do it, ask. Local racing in Jamaica has been revolutionized, where we are having fixed odds. We have a number of good odds that has arisen and has made Christmas happy for some. For example, Action Run on Sunday, December 11th, went off at 40 to 1 on the fixed odds and ended up paying at the track $175. We have Simba the Dancer, got 4 to 1 and was the 4 to 5 favorite. And of course, we have Excessive Force, we have so many others. The fixed odds nearing the Christmas is good for everyone. But remember, be careful. In Christmas, not much favorite wins. So we'll see what goes. These champions can be declared champion trainer, Jason Acosta, and of course the Open Gate Show applauds Jason Acosta in his second time. Well, in the second year training horses in Jamaica. He did very well last season when he started approximately 4.5 months behind the reigning champion trainer Anthony Nunes. And this season, he has an assumable lead of approximately $14+ million. Congratulations to Jason Acosta. Ham Farms will be the 2023 champion breeder, closely followed by Ian Passard's farm, which I can tell you there will be a force to be reckoned with next year. Really, they have done tremendously well. Paradise Farms, that's what I'm talking about. The owners category, Carlton Watson will easily take it, many-time champion owner. The Jockey Championship, Anthony Thomas, reigning champion jockey, is battling in a ding-dong show with Dane Dawkins, who, well, this will be the first time ever that he'll have a chance to win a jockey's title. The Open Gate Show wishes both of them all the best, and we'll see how that goes later down in the month. 10 races, post time approximately 11:30 a.m. They go 1,400 meters on 7 furlongs, 9 declared, 4 children up. Optional claiming 200 to 250,000 with native-bred 6-year-olds and up who hasn't won 3 races, and native-bred 5-year-olds and up who has only won 1 race. Number 2, Kunama, possible he can obtain a very low exotic spot here. Number 3, Starboard Flyer, should be fitter, coming off a sojourn with 2 pipe opening starts. Gets Shane Ellis this time. Starboard Flyer won 2 career races, one with the visor, the other with the figure 8. None of those equipments will be on tomorrow, but it's fresh and is expected to do better than the last time he raced, which was last week, December 10th. Number 4, Ali, if held off the pace, could close for a low exotic spot. Number 7, Silent Cat, drops in class, well, in claiming, after 2 very poor displays in the last 2 times he raced, when he was well supported in both, especially the latter. I've been claimed by the hottest claiming connections, that's Carlton Watson in Dennis Straits, from his last race, and gets the reigning champion jockey Anthony Thomas. Number 8, Kaya, interesting. This horse gets Ryan Lewis. He's riding in very good form. Number 9, Maimon Just dropped sneakily down in claim and could pose a threat. Number 7, Silent Cat, just from number 3, Starboard Flyer. Number 9, Maimon Just. Number 4, Ali. Number 2, Kunama. The Open Gate Show has memories of some trainers who recently passed away. Wayne DaCosta, Jock Nong, Stanley Finley, Errol Pottinger, David Duffus. Let's hope their soul is at peace with the Almighty. Race 2, it's 4 children up, optional claim, 250,000, with native bred 6 years up, who has only won 2 races, and native bred 5 years up was only won once. 800 meters they go. 8, declared number 3, Stanislaus, has to be the one to beat, having a speed edge over his rival Hare. Number 4, Donald Trogg, can compete for a top 4 slot if all is okay with this one. Again, he's coming off a hiatus with a slightly improved run. And last, that was in April, which was some time ago. Number 5, Blue Attitude, ran okay on the curves last week and is back out the straight with seldom used rider Ricardo Duhaney. Number 6, Ultimatum, showing good form, except for that November 20 display where he finished 7th by 28.5 lengths, has an ultimatum. Why he's dropping for 250,000. It's been a while that this horse hasn't been dropped in claim. Should have a strong say, but a wee bit unreliable. But regardless, should be coming to run, knowing that this horse will definitely get claim. I've been on the exercise track quite a bit, so chances are he's okay. Anthony Thomas gets the ride. Number 8, Supreme Star, I've been showing some value since summer of this year. I'm selecting though number 3, Stanislaus, from number 6, Ultimatum, number 5, Blue Attitude, number 4, Donald Trogg, number 8, Supreme Star. Third race, named in honor of Dijob. This is the Dijob Sprint, of course. Dijob, ridden mostly by the great Emilio Rodriguez, trained by Vin Edwards, Wonderland Syndicate, owned this brilliant American filly. This horse toted a lot of weight and was really a speed merchant. 6 declared for this restricted to all native and imported bred horses. They'll be going 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs. Number 1, Rejected Raja, born the 2nd of February, tested court by Soul Warriors of Palace Gold by Traditional. YB Racing owns this horse. Wilbert Livingston Begundine bred this one. Cleve Walters, the groom. Robert Pearson trains. Javanil Patterson, he will ride. He took over from apprentice 1,000. Rejected Raja will be trying the curve with Lasix and tongue tie after running very green when opening his account. On debut, that was the 30th of October, has improved since and will give a good display. Number 2 is Dada Fack, an American horse, one of 4 here. This one was born the 20th of April, a bay colt by Palace Malice, out of Valid Colt by Valid Expectations. Carlton Watson owned Jason Acosta trains Mr. and Mrs. Grant Whitmer, bred this horse in the United States. Kevon Lewis the groom, Omar Walker rides. He rode this horse on debut. Won like a 2-5 favorite should on the 20th of November. Held up and pulled away when asked, has since been gliding easily in his gallops and will surely fight this out and will have to be caught. Number 3, Running Glory, another US bred horse, and another Jason Acosta, trained, owned by Carlton Watson's daughter, Lisa Watson. This also born the 2nd of April, a bay filly, by the Big Beast out of Talent and Speed by Genuine Talent. Anthony Lopez bred this horse in the States. Christa Anthony the groom, Ryan Lewis, he rides again. Running Glory has potential, but a win here is out of the question. Number 4, the 3rd US bred horse. This one is named Fifth String Treasure. Born the 5th of March, a bay filly by Brethren out of Katira by First Dude. The Success Farm owns Gary Sabati trains Arindel, a top form in the United States. They have they have breeding farms in Ocala as well as in Kentucky and in nearby surroundings. Lyndon Bennett grooms this horse. Dane Dawkins rides. Was closing the game against the top 2-year-olds, yet the winning post came too quickly on last when this one finished 3rd by a length behind Talita and Legit Boss on the 8th of October. Had enough time to improve on that and working very well, and has been, looks improved to me. His sire brethren is one whose progenies, whenever they perform well on debut, they normally improve rapidly. Number 5, USL, born the 17th of April, Chester filly by Soul Warriors of Savannah Smile by Gone Astray. Samora Clark owns, Patrick Fong trains. The great Philip Michael Fiani OD bred this one. Rashawn Brown the groom, Tevin Foster, he has the call. Has too much to find in order for the placing on the board. Number 6, Fly Blue Jet. Very nicely named. This is a debutant, born the 3rd of April, dark brown filly by Air Force Blue, out of Perfectly Beautiful by Perfect Soul. Solomon Sharp owns, Philip Fiani trains. William Harrigan bred this one in the United States. And Milton McDonald of Viceroy groom and Hall of Fame inductee groom. He groomed this one. Anthony Thomas rides. Good-looking US bred filly who is improving each week. May get on the lower end of the board. I'm selecting number 2. Is that a fact? From number 4, 15 Treasure. Number 1, Rejected Raja. Number 6, Fly Blue Jet. Race 4, 8 declared. It's a restricted allowance race for native-bred trios who hasn't won 2 races and imported children up who remains a maiden. 7.5 furlongs or 1,500 meters they go. Number 1, 5 Spend Live. Inconsistent. Let's see what First Time Figure does for her tomorrow. Number 4, Baby Like. This baby has been liked quite a number of times, but hasn't smiled for her supporters. Is expected to be beaming for that smile tomorrow. Number 5, Don Vincenzo. Closed well to win when the speed collapsed 2 weeks ago. I've been kept up at the 5, but has to improve much more in order to win. Shane Ellis remains. Number 7, GT Boy, been taken to task in the mornings and could do well. Number 8, Salute the Deputy, very disappointing gelding. Is October 8 run at this distance. However, when he was installed at 25 to 1 for his third 3 3/4 length to Rainsville and 5 spin live. That says a lot. Let's see if he can get back to that. I'm selecting number 4 though, Baby Like, from number 7, GT Boy. Number 8, Salute the Deputy. Number 1, 5 spin live. Number 5, Don Vincenzo. The Open Gate Show goes for a break before we get to race 5.
We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Welcome back. And again, I'm reminding you, subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube as soon as possible. Next year, 2023, it will be a different kettle of fish. This race 5 goes 7 furlongs, 1400 meters. 10 has been declared. It's an unrestricted maiden condition race for ladybird trios only. Number 4, Assurity, can't complain now and should fight this out for the win. Was hampered a bit in his last race, and in the safe hands of the reigning champion jockey Anthony Thomas, Assurity should definitely run a much improved race. Number 5, Northern Lady, came off her short break and ran well. Goes longer now, and if she can stay the distance, then she should go all the way. Number 6, Called Emperor, showing good form. Shane Ellis is back on. Number 8, She's Nene, ran okay on debut. That was last week, 10th of December, going 5 furlongs straight. At 99 to 1, was up with the speed and was one pace and finished 7 to 5 and a quarter length to 4-5er and company. Number 9, King Air, has speed with the showed speed with the first time figure 8 and in that last start. That was his best yet. Stretching out makes it seem connections are comfortable because there wasn't much support in that improved effort. So let's see if King Air will have air to stay this journey. Number 10, Blue Persuasion, showed one good display from 6 career starts, and that was sprinting on the 6th of November, going 5 furlongs round, finishing 3/4 second to give me the light. Gets the hottest jock around in Real Lewis for tomorrow. Number 5 though, Northern Lady, from number 4, Assurity. Number 6, Called Emperor. Number 9, King Air. Number 10, Blue Persuasion, or number 8, She's Nene. Race 6 goes 7 furlongs. A lot of races are going 7 furlongs these days, or 1400 meters. 11 declared for this one. It's a restricted 11th race. Ladybird 4 is and up, who has only won 1 race, and imported 4 and up, who remains a maiden. Those are eligible for this. Number 2, Pro Johnny, ran a vastly improved race and last. That was the 3rd of December, going 6.5 furlongs at 50 to 1 with Shane Ellis, and closed well to get within 5 1/4 lengths. Second to the out-of-class show Curling. Number 3, Fearless Vibes, broke her maiden at this very trip on the 4th of June. I was the 45 favourite and won pole to pole and pulled away, beating Pro Johnny, number 2. Then, Paper Light now with first time figure 8 on. Number 4, Sticky Dawn, fits well here and is dangerous. Number 6, That I gets Real Lewis. Number 8, Lion Talk, expected to talk, but hasn't in all 3 starts this season. Number 9, No Surrender. Don't surrender on him, as he could come good now. Number 10, Always Vigorous, Slick Customer, who is too light to ignore. Top 5, in any order that you wish, but this is my order of preference. Number 4, Stick It On. Number 2, Pro Johnny. Number 9, No Surrender. Number 10, Always Vigorous. Number 3, Fearless Vibes. We go to race 7. This is for children up. It's another optional claiming race, but this is 300 to 400,000. Nailbred 6 runs up, who haven't won 4 races, are also eligible. They go a mile or 1,600 meters, 6 declared. Number 1, Dr. Gray has to duplicate that run over this distance of a mile on the 7th of August, where he was closing fast. He finished short at second. Today, Fedora had Silent Cat behind. Has to reproduce that race to get in the top 2 spot. Number 2, Falkland, one of the better bred overseas horses. Well, this horse was bred here in Utero, in Jamaica for a while, by Sui Kapori, by Always in the Mood, by Cape Blanco, an English bred horse. Glenn Mills of Usain Bolt fame bred this horse. Huge disappointment. Falkland could get on the board. Robert Halladine rides. Number 3, Old Wharf, very consistent, but his A game will take him in the top 2 slot to fight this out. Number 5, He Can Dance. He can surely dance with these. Won very easily at this level, at this very trip. The last time he ran, 20th of November, pulling away to win by 5 lengths, beating Ness Percy and Dr. Gray. He Can Dance better Dr. Gray by 9 lengths. Dr. Gray has a lot to catch up to do in order to even come there. He Can Dance well, but if all He Can Dance, all is well with he. Number 5, though, He Can Dance from number 3, Old Wharf. Number 1, Dr. Gray. 8th race, one of, if not the oldest cup on planet Caymanas Park. That's the Andrew H.B. Aguilar Memorial Cup. This is for native-bred trials, the made special weight race. 10 trials declared. They go a mile or 600 meters. Number 2, on charter. Ran too well in that stakes 2-year race against winners, not to be chartered in the winners' enclosure. 26th of November, going 7 furlongs, drawn on the inside post, slowly out, and closed very fast to be third, 2 lengths behind Legit Boss and Mamma Mia. His stablemate won. And I think his stablemate ran second as well. And back with maidens, with first-time blinkers, should win now. Number 3, Rhythm Buzz. Interesting, this Buzz Nightmare Colt, staying a distance of ground. This horse, Dam, with a rhythm by Ward Chance, could, well, the first race this horse ran looked green, broke awkward, yet rushed up to the leaders and ran wide. Staying on, has been drilled since. Let's see how improved he is with those type of works out. Obviously, River Rhythm, the Dam predominant genes is showing its value for this horse staying a distance of ground. Number 4, All for Love, has been sprinting in all 3 career starts and doing okay. Stretching out in the journey seems on paper to be more comfortable for her to continue hitting, and I'm expecting this horse to continue hitting the board. Number 5, Roaring Thunder, a little bit improved, but a minor slot seems best. Now getting first-time tongue tie after 2 career starts without. Number 6, Princess Talisi, has been showing value in her races, especially the last race she ran, where that was on the 19th of November, going 7 furlongs, Finished fourth, 4.5 lengths behind She's My Head Fun and Rhythm Blues and A Modern Miracle. That wasn't really a hot field, but Princess Talisi has been improving, so you can tuck that one in the lower end of your exotics. Number 8, Here Comes Ben. Gets first time Lasix and also tongue tie after one pair starts without. We'll have blinkers as well. Paul Francis, he writes. Number 9, Acknowledge Me. This filly is back again, stretching out this time. Well, if you want to acknowledge her, you can. Number 10, Laurel Action. Ran 5th by 7.25 lengths on debut. That was on the 19th of November, going 7 furlongs at 16-1. Broke slowly, was behind, and moved right up to be in a challenging position, but one pace to be 5th, 7.25 lengths behind She's My Head Fun, Rhythm Blues, and Mood Magic. Modern Miracle, that is. Ran very clean and could improve some and get in your low exotics. Number 2 rather, Uncharted, from number 3 Rhythm Buzz. Number 4, All for Love. Number 10, Loyal Action. Number 6, Princess Talisi. The penultimate race, race 9, goes a mile or 1,600 meters, 11 declared for it's an overnight allowance, trails and up race. Number 1, Marquesas, should be still, surely still has something in the tank. Last twice he ran. Number 4, Positive ID, still made of Marquesas, been very consistent and even did well up in grade against similar competition. Here, has the rider who won twice aboard he. So, that's a very valid point. Number 5, Curly's Affair, down in class, working and looking in good stead. A mile may be just okay for the colt. Number 6, Blue Vanel, quickly back and will take all attention and support in the tote. Remember, there are swimming pools that look like to have nice blue water when it's really a paint that is there only. Not to say he ain't a sitter against these, but I'm at this time looking to beat the favorite. Let that be understood, okay? Go to number 7, Big Daddy, really doing very well as he has multiple issues. Should factor in the top 4 once again. Number 9, Perfect Brew, he ain't himself, well, on last at least. The 3rd of December, going 9 from 25 yards, was up with in the pace, but flattened to be 7th, 11.5 lengths behind Miniature Man, Laura Lucy, and Brinks. Didn't have a smooth passage, but still, I am just a bit perplexed. Maybe this horse has reached his class. Well, we'll see. Comes here very light with the top rider in Tevin Foster. Number 10, Crimson. Some consider it a miracle. Jockey Anthony Thomas came out unscathed in that fall of this horse on the Mute Mile Day, the 3rd of December, going 9 from 25 yards. Got a lot of support at 5-2. Now dropping in class, Crimson and Vanil are almost the same material. Who knows? They could fight this out. Anyway, I'm selecting number 4, Positive ID, over number 6, Blue Vinyl. Call me stupid, but remember what I said. Number 10, Crimson, reluctantly. Number 1, Marquesas. And number 5, Curling Affair. And surely, number 7, Big Daddy, could factor somewhere on the board. We get a race 10. Go 6 for about 1,200 meters. 12 declared. It's a restricted allowance race for native bred foals and up who has only won twice and imported fours up, who has only won once. Number 1, Hayo Primero, also up in class, is consistent, and there ain't much here to stop he from getting in the top 5, be it in the lower order. Number 3, Simba the Lion, came off a sojourn and chumps a weak ago. He's capable to make this a quick double if his legs hold. Number 4, Sensational Ending. Been a while, she hasn't shown her true colors. Must have issues, surely. Very light now, and his trainer, Jason Acosta, really can turn these horses up when, well, it seems when needed. Number 7, Chandra's Law. That's Stephen Foster. Has a good strike rate with the reigning champion, that's Stephen Foster and Anthony Nunes. And he has the reins now on the filly. Let's see what she will do. Number 9, Silver Fox. His form cycle makes him a must in the lower exotic hair. Number 11, Zion. Robert Halladine gets the call now. Normally, this jockey gets them to break okay from the gates, and such. This coach should run very well again. Ran second by a length and a half behind out-of-class Migrant on the 3rd of December, going 7 furlongs. And with a similar display, Zion will surely be one of the top 2 with a chance to win. Number 12, The Good Life. We all want a good life, and this is a good horse. Well, this horse looks good, too good to me. With the figure 8 on Monday, the 12th of December. To ignore in getting in the top 4 placing at decent odds, it's your peril. I'm expecting a very good display from this, The Good Life. Anyway, number 3 though, Simba the Lion. From number 11, Zion. Number 12, The Good Life. Number 9, Silver Fox. Number 1, Hayo Primero, or number 4, Sensational, and then 4, the minor placing. Good luck tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I will help you with the Sunday race card. Remember to subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube.